Arthur's Puppet Theater presents Cinderella as written by you. Once upon a time, there was a young lady named Cinderella. She lived with her stepmother and stepsister, who happened to be of the evil sort. They made her do chores all day, and she was never allowed to have any fun. One night, Cinderella's stepfamily went to the royal ball. As usual, Cinderella had to stay home clean. Suddenly, a fairy godmother appeared.
I'm here. I mean, who are you? Why, I'm your fairy godmother, dearie. I'm here to get you to the royal ball.
Then the fairy godmother waved the magic wand at Cinderella and said,
Transformo out video.
and quicker than you could say fashion makeover, Cinderella's rags turned into a beautiful Murphy Star dress.
Darling, it's spectacular. I'm ready for the red carpet.
The fairy godmother waved her magic wand again and said,
Fuerio Fancemente.
and in the blink of an eye, Cinderella's old shoes transformed into glass slippers.
These will look amazing in my paparazzi photos.
Finally, the fairy godmother waved her magic wand over a pumpkin and said,
Jack-o'-lanterna transporto.
and right before Cinderella's eyes, the pumpkin
Pumpkin transformed into a fancy sports car.
Darling, I'll make such an entrance. Well, my job here is done, dearie. Have fun tonight. But remember, you must return by midnight. Or else. Well, gotta go. Disappeario my cell phone. Woo!
Cinderella couldn't believe it. She was finally going to have some fun. She jumped in the fancy sports car and sped off to the royal ball. Cinderella was very excited as she entered the castle, and she soon caught the eye of none other than
Prince Megastar. He walked up to Cinderella and asked,
Darling, our star power is off the charts. Together we will rule the dance floor. Do you know how to do the shake?
Cinderella didn't need to think twice before she said,
Yes, darling. Let's dance. We'll make sure the royal photographers get our good side.
Now, as it turns out, the two of them had such a wonderful time dancing that they lost track of the time. And suddenly, the clock began to strike 12.
You must return by midnight. Or else. Gostio disappeario. Sorry, darling. My star power is failing. I have to go.
But darling, what about us? We're trending on social media. Don't make me post a sad emoji. At least give me your account name.
But Cinderella had already run off, losing one of her slippers along the way. Outside the castle walls, Cinderella heard the final stroke of midnight fade away. Suddenly, her dress, her glass slippers, and her sports car all transformed back to their original form with a loud Cinderella exclaimed,
Oh, what an amazing night! Dancing with the prince was such fun. It was a dream come true.
and so Cinderella walked home, thinking about everything that had happened that night. The next morning, the prince decided to search for his future princess, and he knew just where to start. Granny's cottage from the Little Red Riding Hood story.
Granny, darling, do you know where my dance partner is? I'm sure you saw all our fabulous photos on social media last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't follow you. But my How to Escape Big Bad right now.
But the prince was determined, so he went on his way to search throughout the kingdom. Later that day, Cinderella was cleaning her stepfamily's house when she heard the knock on the door. It was the prince, and he was holding the missing glass slipper.
I have been searching everywhere on social media and in real life too. If this fits your foot, you will co-star in my upcoming romantic comedy, Two Goats and a Moat. And if you will have me, I will also be your husband.
Cinderella tried on the slipper, and of course, it fit.
Surprisingly, I have found someone I love more than myself. My true love.
Me too. See you later, alligators.
So Cinderella and her prince returned to the palace and lived happily ever after. And the moral of this story is, if you ever have the chance to dance in a castle, do it. You never know who you might meet. The end.